Let me just set up my screen, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the call. This is just going to be like a quick launch of just giving you instructions and steps on what you need to do initially right away so you can start having success with Epic. Hang on, somebody else just logged in. So before I get started, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. So my name is Rashila Smith, and I live in Chicago, Illinois, in the U.S. And I got started in this industry a little over a year ago. And at that time, I was just a bus operator for Chicago Transit Authority. That's the bus company here in my city. And pretty much all I did was drive the bus up and down the street all day long, hauling passengers. And my schedule was just so busy and hectic. I mean, it was so aggressive where I really didn't have time for myself or my family. As a matter of fact, when I got off work in the evening, sometimes by the time I beat traffic home, like my kids were already asleep. And just with a schedule like that, it was so horrible. So I really didn't see my kids maybe 1.5 days through the whole week. And I was just sick and tired of that. Now the money paid okay if I was just supporting myself, but we're a family of five, so we always needed some more money. And there was really no way to make any more money unless I was willing to trade more hours at work, which I really wasn't willing to do. So I was just looking for something that was going to give me time and money together. And I found that through this industry. And once I started learning and making money through this industry, honestly, I was just looking to make just a couple $100 extra, just to help out with daycare expenses or, whatever. But, as I was doing that, I started to notice that I was making more than I was making on my job. So December last year, I was able to quit my job. I've been doing this industry since then. And so I'm not trying to brag or impress you, but just want to impress upon you that if I can make money in this industry, so can all of you. So, and that's why you guys enrolled with Epic and started this journey with us. And once I partnered up with just Epic Trading, alone, just the education I found with Epic actually enhanced what I already knew as far as trading. So I'm really appreciative to the education here at Epic. But more importantly, it gave me time and money back. And so I feel like once you have time and money together, now you have some freedom in your life. So who on the line right now can use some more freedom in their life? Type a one in the chat for me if that's you. If that's you, that's exactly where you're going to be able to get with this platform. And truly, the only thing that's required of you is just to remain with an open mind, be coachable, and just follow the system that's already in place that is proven, because all of us here are following the system and we're having success. So the same system I'm about to share with you guys is the same thing you guys have to follow, and you guys will have success. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. I want to go into the back office first and just talk about a little bit of things here. So the first thing you want to do once you dive into the back office is you want to scroll down right here and watch this learning your back office video. It's not that long. Just knock that out. Then the next thing you want to do is go through these steps right here. These are the success steps, 1 through 9. Just go through those. I'm going to go through a few of them right now with you. So let's just scroll back to the top. And let's click on Epic University. So Epic University. So here's the 2-week syllabus. Download, print that out, keep that, handy. Here's some other tools and resources that you guys can pretty much use at your dispense. But next thing you want to do is click into the university. And this is where you start the syllabus. The syllabus training is basic 1 and 2. And once you're done with basic 1 and 2, go into intro to Forex and just go over those at your leisure. And then if you want to enhance your education, log in, go into the study hall sessions. But also what's great, guys, is these mindset. Because if you're used to working a job, or if you're used to just being a student or something like that, you want to take your mind away from an employee mindset and over to a business mindset, or just in general, the Forex market mindset. And these mindset videos are going to help you with that. Okay. Now, what I like most about even the syllabus videos is the fact that they're short. So they're not going to take up all of your days. But I mean, the first video here is 4 minutes. The second video is 6 minutes and some change. The third video is 9 minutes. And then you have the last video for day one is 7 videos. And then every day you get like a homework assignment. The first homework assignment is download TradingView or set up a free account with TradingView, and then set up Telegram. Of course, we use TradingView to mark up our charts and trade with. Here's it right here. This is TradingView. Just set up a live account here. It might look complicated at first, but trust me, once you dive into this education, you're going to be able to read this chart like a book. Okay. The next thing it says sign up for Telegram. We use Telegram to get all of our news and updates from the company and Forex information from the company. But also, more importantly, we use this to copy and paste the trade ideas that we get from the educators. So we use Telegram for that. You're going to watch the getting started video first. So you're going to knock that out, and then review the calendar in the back office to see what courses that you want to go through for the whole week. So let's go back over there, by the way. Back to the dashboard. So live sessions, let me just cover that real quick before we go into the calendar. So there's 3 live sessions, the London, New York, and Asian session. So just pick which one works best for you. Um, Whatever session you decide to choose on, again, it's going to be live. If you have questions on whatever the educator is going over through the session, just type your name in here, click the check mark, and click join. Now you can interact with the whole class within that live session. If you have a question about what they're teaching, they'll answer it right then and there. If you miss a session, if you click right up here in this drop down box, they're all recorded. So there's no way that you'll be able to miss an education session live because they're recorded. Okay, now let's go down here to calendar really quick. This calendar just basically maps out everything that's going on for the whole month. So today we had a London session got canceled, New York session, and market maker. Then you had a study hall, which was intermediate, and Asian session is to be announced. So just pretty much feel free to log in here and see which ones you want to take. So tomorrow I just see something personally that I want to get on. I want to get on this currency news. I love learning about that, how the news affect the market. If you're new, here's beginning study hall tomorrow night and intro to Forex. So those will be some good sessions for you for tomorrow. So just feel free to log into that and see what's going on. Again, when you go over the dashboard page and click learning your back office, it's going to take you through everything else. But I just wanted to highlight the information that was regarded to trading. Okay. So the next thing I want to go over quickly is pretty much the business side or how to get referrals, because everybody on the line here, you know, we're in this also not only just a trade, but we're also here to build residual income for ourselves and our family and their future. Okay. And the way we're going to do that is starting right over here with the compensation plan. So just to dive into this now, just to go back to the compensation plan, everybody knows what this is and seen it before. But once you get started, your main goal within the first week is always to get 3 people. If you've been in this more than, if you're new, or it don't matter if you're not new or you've been in here for a few months, just always think like this is your first week, day one. My goal is to get three. Okay. Once you do that, of course, your membership is free. But my mentality is I don't even want to stop right there. I want to take it a step further because I want to start making money off this compensation plan. So what we're going to do in your second week is we're going to help those three people who just got started in their first week. We want to help them get three also. Okay. So within your second week, you should have a team of 10 people. That's the mentality that you should be at. Like within my second week, I should have 10 members on my team. And that's going to put you at a founder 500, paying you 125 a week, which is $500 per month. The next week, you want to help those 10 new people enroll three people. Now you're going to be at a founder 1000 with a team of 30 people, making $250 a week, which is equals up to $1,000 per month. Now you just hit founder 1000 within 30 days just off doing the same, everybody doing the same thing every single week. Now, how are you going to do that? You can maximize this call right here. I'm going to be doing this for multiple people. Also, Nicholas is recording it right now. He could feel free to share it along with the team so they can just know what they need to do right out the gate. But guys, it just starts with just getting three and helping them get three. Okay. So let's just dive into hitting founder 1000 in 30 days. So the first thing you guys want to do is make a list of 100, 200 names, as many as possible. There's just really no limits of the names that comes on the list. You want to use all of the phone number contacts in your phone numbers, your cell phone, social media, memory jogger. I'm gonna message you guys a memory jogger inside the chat after I'm done. But basically, this is gonna be your foundation to help you build residual income. Because if you have a list of 200 names and you know to hit founder 1000, you need 30. Okay, so let's just talk to as many people as possible. Just within my first week of this, I talked to like 180 people, and out of that, 38 people enrolled my first week. So if I can do that off of, I didn't even go through my entire list. I'm still working on my list, guys. You guys can do this too. So make a list, pretty much step one, just make a list of everybody. Don't prejudge anybody. Just go through the numbers. Step two, the next thing you want to do is have a basic conversation with your people on the list. You want to form everybody on the list, and that stands for family, occupation, recreation, and money. You want to ask them questions about these things, kind of like you're interviewing them, but don't come off like interviewish. But just if these people you know or even don't know, just have like a basic conversation. So it can be like, hey Becky, how you doing? How's the family doing? How's the kids? How's things at work? What have you done fun lately? Done anything fun lately? Money, how's that going? Just figure out a way to incorporate all of those questions within the conversation. And when I do that, a lot of times people tell me stuff personally about their family, and people tell me stuff personally about their jobs. Like, man, I'm just so tired of my job. I'm ready to retire right now. I'm not going to wait 20 years. I'm tired of working overtime or overnights. I'm tired of working like 12-hour shifts for 6 days, just stuff like that. The main thing you guys want to do through hearing a basic conversation with people is the fact that you want to be a good listener, and you want to listen out for the negative response or the negative answer they're going to give you, because that negative answer is going to be your way in to invite them to a Zoom call to see about this opportunity that we have with Epic. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'll go back to step three in a minute, which is peak interest, share the info, and three-way call. But after you have a basic conversation, mostly just go right into step four, which is invite them to a Zoom call. And this here is the perfect invite. This is how I invite people to a Zoom call. So just basic, after having basic conversation with people, I just pretty much cut them off because I don't want to spend a lot of time talking to them. The reason why is I got a list of 200 names to go through. So once I'm done cutting the conversation short, I always say, hey, it was nice chatting with you or nice catching up with you, but I have to run. But before I do, what are you doing tonight or tomorrow at 7 o'clock? Which time works best for you, tonight or tomorrow at 7 or 9 p.m.? Which one works best for you? Then I wait for a response for them to tell me which day and time works. And then I go into the next step, which is okay, because I just launched a new project. I'm super excited about it. And you're the perfect person to collaborate with. Now, just to pause right there, how do I know that they're the perfect person to collaborate with? Because of the basic conversation you had with them. They told you that they're unsatisfied with their job situation. They don't have a lot of time for their family. They need more money. Whatever you heard them complain about in the conversation, that's how you know that they're the perfect person to collaborate with, right? Then the next thing you want to do is go right into the next step, which is okay, so I'll send you the details shortly. And if you have questions, I'll answer them right after the call. But right now, I have to run. I'll talk to you later. Don't answer any questions, just straight invite them to the call and run. And the reason why is you don't want to spend time answering the questions about what you're going to have them on the call for. Even if you qualified and know the questions to the answer, who cares? Just invite them to the Zoom call so they can see this exactly the same way you saw it. But more importantly, again, you got a list of 200 names to go through. You don't have time to answer everybody's questions that ask you what it is. No, just invite them to the call. Just say, I don't have time to go into it right now, but I'll get you that information tonight on the call. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. That's it. Okay. Now the next step you want to do is step 5. You want to confirm, remind, and edify. And this is so important. Okay. It doesn't matter who's doing the presentation. Always edify the speaker in the confirmation. So you want to just shoot them a confirmation message just to remind them about the meeting. Say, hey, just confirming our meeting. By the way, my mentor and colleague, Nicholas Lai, he's going to be joining us. He knows 1,000% of the information. He's making lots of money in this industry. And what I like most is that he's helping thousands of people worldwide make money too. You got to meet him. I'll see you then. Okay. The reason why you want to do this and the reason why after you do this they're going to get on the call is because in the basic conversation you guys already talked about the fact that they need more time with their family, they tired of their job situation, whatever. That's the reason why they're going to get on the call, because already you told them they're perfect to collaborate with, and you told them that you're about to introduce them to somebody who's making lots of money in this industry and that's helping thousands of people worldwide. So surely this person that you're going to introduce your prospect to, they can be able to help them just like they're helping you. So that's going to be the reason why they're going to get on the call. Does that make sense? So that's the method behind the madness of inviting somebody to a Zoom call without answering any questions about what it is. And that's the method behind getting them on the phone just by confirming and edifying that they're going to get on the call doing that method. So the next thing you want to do after step 5 is I misnumbered it, but don't worry about that. Is follow up. So after they get on the Zoom call and hear the presentation, the next thing you want to do is get back on the phone with that person within 2 hours of them seeing the presentation. Do it while it's fresh in their mind, right? And then the next thing you want to do is always close and ask them these 3 questions at the end. Now, after you've seen the presentation, like, do you have any questions? What did you like most about what you saw? Did everything make sense? And how soon can you start? Those are the 3 main questions you want to ask people after they see a presentation. So what did you like most? Okay, I like the money most. So I like the fact that I can help people with this, so I can have more time for my family. Okay, what you want to do after step 1, I mean, number 1 right here, what did you like most? Always agree with them, because 9 times out of 10, everything that they like most, we probably love the most as well, because we're already part of this opportunity. So just agree with them because we love it too. Then, hey, did everything make sense? Great. If everything makes sense, how soon can you get started? That's all you really want to know here, is how soon can you get started? Now, if they don't have any questions, listen, go ahead and enroll the new member, send them your link, and then schedule a quick launch, which is what we're doing right now. And then get them plugged into the system, which is getting them plugged into the Facebook groups, get them plugged into all of the Telegram chats, and so forth. Okay, make sure they have all of their materials that they need to have success right out the gate. And then again, you want to go to step 7, which is repeat 1 through 6. Now, just to double back over here to this again, like if they have questions about what they saw, you can always feel free to get them on a 3-way call if you're new and not comfortable with answering questions, because we don't want you stuttering or fumbling the ball or nothing like that. We want to make sure your prospect get all their questions answered properly, and that they're speaking with an expert and know that they're going to be working directly with somebody else other than you, with this project, because this is a team effort. Even though you guys are in this for yourself, you're not by yourself. The team support is phenomenal. And so, yeah, just always, if you need to, just utilize 3-way calls. I mean, they're effective as well. So, after seeing a presentation, sometimes you might get people that have objections or excuses. And some of those excuses about getting started might be something about money or being broke, time, and skeptical. These are pretty much the 4 main things I hear when people make an excuse about getting started with this. And I usually go over this right in my presentation. So a lot of times after I cover this at the end of my presentation, they don't even have anything to say. They just get started. So the first thing is money. So, hey, you don't have the money to get started. Listen, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found is if I didn't get started with this project, I would never have enough money, and that will always continue to be an issue. This gave me more money than I made in a month working at work. So, people say, hey, I'm broke. Hey, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found was if I didn't use some of my money to get started with this, I will always be broke. And I have a family to support and I care about my family's future. So if I didn't make a change, I will always be broke. And that's pretty much true. Um, because like even though my husband and I had decent jobs, sometimes our bills was more than the income that we were bringing in. And that sucked. So the only thing that was going to change that is if we did something that was going to change the situation, and that's how we end up taking advantage of the forex market. Okay. Now, if somebody tells you, "Hey, I really don't have the time to do this," that's actually the reason why you should do it, so you can have more time. But at the same time, I do know how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found was if I didn't make time doing this, I would never have time, and now I have time and money together, and that equals freedom. When you want some more freedom in your life, a lot of times I tell people, hey, I didn't have time either. I felt that way too. But what I found was if I didn't make the time, I would still right now just be driving the bus up and down the street here in my city, not having time for my family and not having time for myself. And this gave me all that time back. So time is valuable. Now, if somebody says, hey, I'm skeptical, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found was I was broke, but what I couldn't afford to be was broke and skeptical. And once I followed the system and started making money, that killed all skepticism. And that's true. People who skeptical or just think this is a scam, they're just still confused about money. So, they just don't know. But the thing is, people just need mentorship. They need somebody to help them along the way. And that's what we're all here for. So they don't have to feel that way. And if they have somebody that they're working with already that's having the success that they want, then they're gonna feel a little bit more comfortable to take advantage of this project. And by the way, it's just $99. So people throw $99 away on, crap, like going out to eat all the time. Should if somebody smokes cigarettes or weed or whatever, they throw $100 away on all of that stuff. I mean, we just had Black Friday here, what, a couple weeks ago. People were out there shopping online like they didn't have like they wasn't broke. People go to pay their loans and borrow money just to shop. And then when you file your taxes, you got to still pay money back and put yourself in a further hole. Like, use what you have to make more money. And that's what we're teaching people how to do with this program here. So that's basically everything that I teach about um, you know, how to enroll, sorry, wrong screen, how to hit founder 1000 in 30 days. But anybody got any questions about the information that I went over? I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this inside the chat too, so you guys can have this to look at today, as along with the memory jogger. But this is just what I do to enroll people. I just take them through the process of it, inviting, like make a list of 200 people. I don't even go through my whole list that I made. I still got a list that I'm working on. I just do like a couple people a day, like 10 or 12 people a day. And I plug them into a Zoom call. It don't even matter if it's my Zoom call. It could be somebody else's Zoom call I'm plugging them into. But I just have a basic conversation with them like, hey, how's the family doing? I saw your dad just died. I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you doing? How's work and everything? Blah, blah, blah. I had a conversation this morning with a friend of mine I know in 20 years. And she was just talking about my picture that I posted on social media. I took my kids over the weekend to this Christmas thingy in my neighborhood, but they had all these Christmas lights, but she was asking me how much did it cost and did they have parking? So that pretty much started the conversation. And that was family oriented, right? But then we started talking about other stuff like guys, and then we started talking about work and money. And so she was like, yeah, you still work? I said, no, I haven't been working in a year. And then I told her like, oh, she said, yeah, I see you do about Forex. I'm like, oh yeah. She said, yeah, you got to tell me all about that. I'm really interested because I need to make another source of income. I said, "Oh, that's great." Say, okay, well, what you doing tonight or tomorrow at 7 o'clock? I went right into this. I said, which time works best for you? And then she told me tonight works, and I said, great, because I didn't even go into this, but I said just based off everything you talked about earlier, you're perfect to collaborate with on this. So I said I'll send you the details shortly, and then if you have questions, we could talk about it after the call. But actually, right now I got to run, so I'll talk to you later because I was getting ready to take my kids to school this morning. And so like an hour or 30 minutes before the Zoom call, I'm gonna send her this confirmation text message. I have to find out who's gonna do the presentation at 7. But hey, just confirming our meeting. By the way, my mentor and colleague, it could be Ali Saleh, gonna be joining us. He knows 1,000% of the information. He's making tons of money in this industry. What I like most is that he's helping thousands of people worldwide make money too. You gotta meet him. See you then. And then that's it. And then just they're gonna let me know they got on the call. Then I'll just go back over here to this. Follow the next step. Hey, so based off the information you saw, what did you like most? Okay, did everything make sense? How soon can you start? Okay, if they're ready to start, boom, enroll them, send them your link, schedule a quick launch, and get them plugged into the process. If they got questions, just answer their questions the best you can or get them on a three-way call with your mentor. How you get them on a three-way call? Just go back right here to edification. Like, yeah, you know what? I want to introduce you to my mentor because he can go over those questions that you have right now. Look, this guy hit in the if I'm talking about Tony Cano, I'll always say like, hey, he hit six-figure position with this within 41 days of getting started. So if anybody who can answer your questions, this guy can, right? If you guys got another leader who you can edify, just say, hey, this person did that, this, that, and the third. And that's going to give them the fuel to want to even speak to this person because they have, expertise on helping them just because what they've done for themselves. Does that make sense, guys? So this is just what I go through to knock out Founder 1000 in 30 days. And you guys can totally do this. We're here to help you. Oh, what if they don't attend a call initially or they miss it? Okay, just set up another date for them to get on a call. Or if they're unavailable to get on the call, just shoot them the video that's like 10 minutes. So that way they can get the information. And the reason why is because sometimes people are just so busy with their life, with work and family and stuff. They don't have a lot of time sometimes to be on a call for like an hour or whatever because their attention span is already short and they're busy. So if you can find a 10-minute video that explains the whole epic presentation, just shoot that over to them. And then once you do that, you can go back to the follow-up step, which is, hey, so I sent you the video. Did you get a chance to watch it? What did you like most about what you saw? Did everything make sense? How soon can you get started? That's it. Yep, no problem. So who got questions? That's pretty much it because I'm not going to take up too much of your time, guys. Yeah, just remember this right here. It's the power of three. This the success tracker is right in your back office. You could print this out and have this at your leisure as well. Yep, this was recorded. Yep, for sure. Yep. Yep. Why be average when you can be epic? So who else have questions? Everything sound cool, guys? You guys can do this? Oh, no problem. Yeah, just and you don't even have to do this alone. Just work with your team. Just somebody on the team. Just reach out to them and say, hey, you want to make some calls together on Zoom. You guys can make some calls together on Zoom together. Or if you guys are comfortable, social distancing or whatever, just meet up with each other in your area and just sit down and make calls together. And then, just based off everything that I talked about here, you guys can be sitting here doing this together right in person just to have fun with it and just do like a power hour session and just work on this together. And then, hey, after the presentation, if somebody goes through this stuff right there and they have questions, if you guys are sitting there doing this in person now, you could just be like, hey, I'm sitting right next to my mentor right now. He's doing this, that, and the third with this industry, and he's making money and helping people. Let me get you on the line with him right now. He's sitting right here, and then pass the phone over to him. And then now he can go ahead and answer their questions and then close the call out for you. It doesn't even matter if you know the information already or are capable. It's always good to have somebody else speak for you on your behalf just to validate everything that you're talking about. Because guess what? Through the conversation, oops, what happened? I don't know what I just did right here. But anyway, yeah, through the midst of the conversation, your expert that you're doing the three-way with, they're gonna edify you right back, and they're gonna say, yeah, even though he's new, he's just crushing it. He's making some money right here, practicing in his demo account. He's gonna be ready to go live soon because he's doing that good. They're gonna edify you right back. The fact that you're enrolling people, the fact that you're helping people, they're gonna just talk good about you to your person right back, and that's gonna further make them believe like, hey, yeah, I want to work with this. I want to work with them too. So that's pretty much it, guys. Now, if you guys have exhausted your warm market, I do want to let you know, guys, you can log on to Facebook and find people. So if you log into Facebook, let me just go real quick over to Facebook real quick, because there's 2.7 billion users on Facebook. So let's just say you want to build outside of Nigeria or outside of Canada or whatever, right? Let's just say you want to prospect in Miami. Just click Miami and then go down here to groups. And then here's a page right here. It says Miami Successful Networkers, and it's 6,000 members on the group. You can just click join that page. Here's another one, South Florida Business Networking. That's a good group to join with a bunch of business minded professionals. 22,000 members. Click join. Right now, once you join this, you don't want to spam the whole chat with your information about Epic or whatever. All you want to do is simply make friends, comment on some of the members' posts that they're posting, right? And then once you get good with people seeing you and knowing you, and you commenting, and then next thing you know, you guys are gonna be on the sideline chatting in the DMs. You're gonna go right here to start a basic conversation again, and then go through this whole process again. And that's how you're able to start recruiting off of Facebook successfully. You got to just make friends with new people and turn them into your warm market from the cold market. I know. I'm almost done though. So yeah, guys. Hope I gave you guys some good information to get you guys started. If you guys have any questions, you can hit me right in the chat on WhatsApp. I'm always available. If I'm not, I'll get to it. But okay, cool. So everybody good to go? Oh yeah, no problem. Because that's what I found is a lot of people's problem. They're super excited about the opportunity and making money, and they ready to tell their friends and stuff all about this, but they have no idea how to properly approach their people on their list, right? This knocks it out right then and there. Yep, sure. So I'm done. Nick, you have any questions or shop? Anything you guys want to add? Hey, awesome, awesome. Oh, you're welcome. Sure. So, okay, guys. Hold on, let me check the chat. Oh, okay. Cool, no problem. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. This is recorded. He's gonna load it up soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Well, evening, because it's evening time somewhere. So I'll catch you guys later. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go drop the memory jogger in the chat right now. Okay, later, guys. Bye.